What if I told you that every failure, every delay, every roadblock in your life wasn't caused by the world around you, but by a reflection you didn't even realize you were casting? There's a hidden law, almost invisible, but once you understand it, nothing in your life stays the same. It's called the mirror principle. And no, this isn't about staring into a piece of glass, hoping to manifest something. This principle is about identity. It's about the version of you the universe is currently reflecting. Whether you like it or not, let's say you want to be a millionaire. You visualize the lifestyle. You buy the books. You even hustle harder than most people you know. But deep inside, you still don't believe you're that person. Maybe you feel unworthy. Maybe you think you're not good with money. Maybe a voice inside whispers, "People like me don't get rich." And here's where the mirror principle kicks in. The world reflects what you truly believe, not what you say you want. That's why people chase dream after dream, but never actually live them, because the internal image stays the same. The first truth of the mirror principle is simple, yet brutal. If nothing changes within you, nothing will change outside of you. That's the part no one tells you. The mirror, your reality, doesn't care about your affirmations if deep inside you still feel broken, small, or unsure. But here's the twist. Once you start reshaping your inner world, once you begin aligning with the version of yourself you're becoming, not the one you've been stuck as, the world around you has no choice but to match it. Everything you touch begins to transform. But this isn't easy, because the mirror will show you your demons before it shows you your dreams. Here's what most people don't realize. Your reality isn't created by your actions alone. It's created by the relationship you have with yourself and with the world around you. Imagine walking up to a mirror and frowning. What will it reflect back? Exactly that, a frown. Not because the mirror hates you, but because it reflects you as you are, not as you wish to be. That's what your life does. Let's go back to the example of wanting to be a millionaire. If deep down you believe, "I'm not capable, I don't deserve that kind of wealth, I've never been good with money," then life, the mirror, simply echoes, "Oh, that's who you are. Okay." And suddenly, circumstances appear to prove you right. Bad investments, missed opportunities, unexpected bills, all tailored to confirm your belief. That's how powerful your inner world is. The outer world, it's just a screen playing the movie you're directing from within. But here's the trap. Most people spend their entire lives trying to manipulate the reflection, trying to fix the outer world, without ever touching the original image. It's like yelling at your reflection to smile while you stay angry. So what's the way out? We stop reacting to the mirror and start influencing it, not by force, but by inner alignment, because the mirror of reality is not your enemy. It's not here to punish you. It's a loyal servant that reflects exactly what you tell it. No more, no less. That's why the mirror is so dangerous and so powerful. It doesn't respond to your wishes. It responds to your core beliefs, your default identity, the version of you you live in most of the time. And the second you shift that identity, you shift your world. But that takes more than just thinking positive thoughts. You need to build a new paradigm, a new you. Let's make this real. If your current identity says, "I'm stuck, I'm not the kind of person who makes big things happen," then even the most powerful strategies, habits, or luck won't stick. The mirror will only reflect what you already are on the inside. So how do you change that? It starts with asking the right question. Who am I? When everything I desire has already come true. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine it's 10 years from now. What are you doing? Where are you? Who are you with? What kind of energy flows through your day? Are you leading a company, creating art, traveling the world, helping others, waking up excited every morning? Now zoom in closer. Who are you in that reality? What are your traits? Are you confident, calm, focused? Do you move with certainty? That person, that version of you, is the identity you must start living now. And here's how you lock it in. Identity affirmations. These aren't cheesy mantras. These are identity commands, statements that reinforce the version of you that already exists in your future. Say them, write them, feel them, until they become you. I am worthy of the life I envision. I'm a magnet for abundance because I radiate the energy of creation. I carry the mindset of someone who transforms reality with presence. Then go a level deeper. Worldview affirmations. Because it's not just about how you see yourself, it's about how you believe the world works. Here's the truth. If you secretly believe life is a struggle, or that people don't get what they want unless they're lucky, then the mirror will keep proving that to you. So shift your lens. The world conspires in my favor. Opportunities find me effortlessly. Everything is happening for me, at the right time, in the right way. Say these until they're not just affirmations, they're beliefs. Because once your identity and the worldview align with your desires, reality has no choice but to reflect them back. Even if your current situation feels far from where you want to be, that doesn't mean it can't change. It just means you haven't held the new image long enough. Yet. Here's something most people don't understand. Your inner world creates instantly, but your outer world delivers slowly. You can close your eyes and immediately picture your dream life. The house, the peace, the freedom. It's right there, vivid and real, inside you. But out here, in this third-dimensional world, things take time, and that's where most people give up, because they confuse the delay with denial. They start with fire, excitement, motivation, belief. They hold the image, they feel the change, and then nothing happens. No big miracle, no overnight shift, just more bills, more stress, more of the same. So their energy starts to dip. They get frustrated, they start doubting. And the mirror, loyal as ever, that says, oh, this is your new identity, this frustration, this doubt, got it. And it begins reflecting that. Here's the trap. Your reality is always catching up to who you were a few steps ago. So even when things seem to fall apart, it might actually be the final phase before the breakthrough. But if you break your belief in that moment, if you abandon your identity right before the reflection arrives, you collapse the whole cycle and start again from zero. This creates a wave pattern. You rise with hope, crash with doubt, rise again, crash again, and you wonder why life feels like a roller coaster. The real key? Hold your identity steady, especially when it looks like nothing's changing, because the moment you stop feeding the mirror-mixed signals, the reflection finally has a stable image to lock onto. That's when your external world begins to mirror back your highest self, not your momentary moods. Let's get brutally honest for a second. Most people walk through life broadcasting frustration. I hate my job. I'm so tired of being broke. Why is nothing working out? Now here's the kicker. The mirror doesn't reflect the emotion of that sentence. It doesn't say, oh, they're upset, let me help them out. Number, it locks onto the subject of your focus. You say, I hate my job. The mirror hears, Job. And it gives you more reasons to hate it. You say, I hate these bills? The mirror responds, ah, bills. Got it. Here's more. That's the raw truth. The mirror of reality doesn't care whether you love it, hate it, or fear it. It only reflects the content of your attention. So if your focus is on lack, resistance, and stress, even in your complaints, you're literally feeding the reflection you're trying to escape. This is the subtle trap of the scarcity mindset. It keeps you hypnotized by everything that's missing, broken, or delayed. But what if you flip the script? What if, even in a storm, you practice gratitude for the roof over your head, for the strength to keep going, for the vision that still lives inside you? When you focus on what you want instead of what's wrong, the mirror begins to shift. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about anchoring to your desired state, even when the world hasn't caught up yet. Start small. Notice what is working. Say thank you. Speak what you want into existence like it's already begun. Because the moment you stop arguing with the reflection and start honoring the image you choose to become, the universe begins to bend in your favor. Let's break something most people never escape. Here's how the average person lives their life. They wake up. They see their current reality. Maybe it's bills, stress, a job they don't love, and they react to it. They feel frustrated, anxious, defeated. That reaction becomes their inner state. That inner state becomes the new image they send to the mirror. And the mirror, it reflects it back perfectly. More stress, more frustration, more of the same. This is what we call the default mirror cycle, and it keeps people trapped for years. It starts with observation, then creates an image, and finally shows a reflection. Then the cycle starts all over again. That's how most people live. Observe, feel, project, receive, and they keep wondering, why does nothing change? But here's the shift that changes everything. You don't start with observation. You start with intention. Instead of looking at your current reflection, you create a new image, one that reflects where you're going, not where you've been. You say, this is who I choose to be. This is how I choose to feel. This is the identity I live from now, even if your bank account says otherwise, even if your environment disagrees, even if nobody around you believes in it yet, because the mirror only follows. It doesn't lead. It's your inner image, your consistent, repeated, unchanging projection that shapes what happens next. And yes, at first, the mirror will show the old reflection. You'll see remnants of who you used to be. But over time, if you stay loyal to the new image, the mirror will bend. Your reflection will begin to match the future you, not the past one. That's the real secret. Not chasing new strategies, not jumping to the next life hack, but mastering the mirror cycle by starting with you. So how do you actually live this? How do you stop reacting to life and start shaping it every single day? You start by flipping the mirror cycle intentionally. Most people follow reflection, emotion, identity. You're going to reverse it to identity, emotion, reflection. Here's how to practice it. Step 1. Begin with the image. Every morning, before the world gets a chance to grab you, ask yourself, what version of me do I want to live as today? Pick an identity: confident, focused, calm, abundant. Don't wait to feel it. Choose it. Affirm it. I am centered. I am magnetic. I am the one who creates momentum. Say it even if you don't fully believe it yet. Say it until you do. Step 2. Generate the emotion. Emotion is the fuel that charges your image. Don't wait for the world to give you a reason to feel good. Create the reason internally. Visualize the win. Feel the moment. Let your body believe it's already real. Because to the mirror, your emotional state is the signal, and it reflects back whatever signal you hold long enough. Step 3. Observe the reflection, but don't react. You'll still see old patterns for a while. Don't panic. They're just echoes from your past identity. When you see something negative, a delay, a bill, a challenge, don't fall back into reaction mode. Instead, confirm, this is temporary. It's just the past catching up. My new reflection is coming. Keep choosing your new identity. Keep holding the image. Keep feeling the emotion. And slowly, reality will begin to respond. You'll notice small shifts. People treat you differently. You handle stress better. Unexpected opportunities show up. Synchronicities appear. That's not luck. That's the mirror aligning. Let me leave you with this. You are already shaping your life. Every moment, with every thought, belief, and feeling you carry. Most people spend their entire lives looking into the mirror, complaining about what they see, not realizing they're the ones casting the image. But the truth is, the mirror doesn't control you. It responds to you. And once you understand that, you're no longer a puppet of your past. You become a co-creator of your future. Like an alchemist who turns lead into gold, you can transmute your life from frustration to freedom, from scarcity to abundance, by mastering the internal image you hold every day. Because the world will always echo back one thing: who you believe you are. So choose wisely. Build an identity so rooted in abundance, so aligned with peace and purpose, that the mirror has no choice but to reflect your transformation back to you. And remember, this is not about pretending. This is about becoming. You're not here to beg life for crumbs. You're here to command reality with your presence. So build the image, feel it like it's already true, ignore the delay, and trust the reflection will arrive, not because of magic, but because you finally became the version of you that was worthy all along. This is the mirror principle. It's real, it works, and it's waiting for you to use it.